Am I audible? Online team, can anyone please confirm? Okay. Can you switch on this fan if you don't mind? Okay. Let's get started. Just wait, guys. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking. Hope you too. Okay, so let's get started. So we'll start project discussion again. Okay, guys, my application need to be give high availability. Okay, my application need to be give high availability. In this case, okay, voice issue. Let me check. Is it clear now? Any echo from my end? Okay. Okay, let's get started for understanding now. Usually developers push the code into GitHub, right? You can collect from there only, right? So this is my GitHub. Just understand now. Okay. This code, so I need to be deployed. For that required servers, right? For that required servers. So in this case, my client is saying that this application required high availability across AZ. Okay, across AZ. So parallelly, I will open here also draw IO. So across AZ means minimum servers required for how many servers required minimum across AZ? Minimum 2, right? So minimum required is 2. Let's take EC2. And before that, let me take a VPC. I'm taking one VPC here. Okay. Okay. This is my VPC. Okay. Correct. 3-tier project. Yes. You tell me how many VPCs are required for across AZ application deployment? Only one. Across AZ only one. Okay. So 3-tier means 3 layers will come. One is web layer, app layer, DB layer. Clear, right? In this case, front end code is separate, back end code is separate. Database is new. Clear or not? Yeah. Front end code is separate, back end code is separate, and database is new. In this case, I'm taking a first one VPC. This is my VPC. So this VPC inside, I need to be create a subnets, right or not? So across aged means for front end code, how many subnets are required? Two subnets for front end code. Why two subnet across aged? Across AZ, you can create a one AZ in one subnet in one AZ, one subnet in one AZ, right or not? Okay, I'm just dividing here the layers. You may get a clarity better. Okay, perfect now. So this is my VPC now. This is my VPC now. So inside VPC, okay, my application is 3-tier application. Front end is separate, back end is separate, DB is separate, right? So how many layers will come? 3 layers will come. Let me divide a layers. This is front end layer. So let's take a back end layer. This is DB layer. And I'm taking a this is front end layer and this is back end layer. Clear? This is user interface layer, external layer. Clear? I'm dividing into the 4 layers. So first in this layer, database, right? Database we can create. In this layer, backend. In this layer, front end servers. So my application required across aged means AZ levels are what? Subnets only, right? Then in this case, how many subnets required here? How many? 2. One is for one AZ, one is for one AZ. Clear or not? One is for one AZ, one is for one AZ. Okay. So in this case, I'm just creating one is for one AZ, one is for one AZ. So these are subnets. Okay. And next, this is for which layer? Front end layer. Back end. This is database. These are the layers. All are running in same VPC, guys. Okay. Okay, front end you created a separate subnets. And also back end also I'm creating a separate subnets. So you can use same subnet for backend also, no problem. But I'm separating for separate process. Okay, front end separate subnets, back end separate subnet. If you work with multiple services, you may get a good confidence. So that's what I'm creating a multiple subnets. Sorry. So this is backend. Creating one more backend. Subnets. Okay. Next for database. Also required 2 subnets. Clear or not? Okay. Now front end, how many servers are required total now? 2. So let's take here, this is a Mumbai region, for example. So here in this case, this is 1A, right? This is 1A. This is 1B. This is, you can take 2A, maybe. This is 2B. Sorry. 1A, 1B, 1A, 1B. Clear, right? Till here? Okay. So now, okay, front end subnet inside, I should create server. Okay. So now, okay, I'm going to be create a server, right? EC2 instance. This is for front end server. How many front end servers? 2 front end servers. Why required across age at high availability? So this is for backend servers. Clear? Clear now, guys? What about database? RDS, I'm taking RDS MySQL. Okay, I'm taking a RDS MySQL. Multi-agent means it will take 2 subnets. Okay. I mean, MySQL will run inside 2 subnets, but it should run on 1A or 1B. But multi-agent means they will create the background one more standby instance, AWS providers, not you. It's a managed service. Okay. Till here clear now? So how I can define 1A, 1B here? By creating a subnet group. Okay, we need to be create a subnet group before and then give a subnet group to create a RDS. Then RDS will be created into the same subnet group. Till here clear everyone? Okay. Now here 1A to 1B, 1A to 1B, let me take a scaling will be taken care by auto scaling, right? So auto scaling. Let's take auto scaling here. This is for front end. This is for backend. Here ASG is not required, right? Okay. Next. So when's, yeah, correct. Now, so my 1A, 1B here, I don't know what happened. The background is something going on. Okay. Let's take a load balancer. Load balancer for what? Distribute the traffic for, very good. Okay. So let's take here 1A. One B. So I'm creating here load balancer for front end. So now tell me guys, these all subnets are public or private? Hmm? Private. If you say public, that's what your practice come into the picture. Private. So now, okay, my end user, let's remove this. My end user is here for access this application. Okay. How he can access through load balancer. External load balancer or internal load balancer? External load balancer means I need to be created two more subnets, right? Those are public or private? Public subnets are required, two more. Minimum 2 agents required, right? For load balancer creation. Yeah. Same 1A, 1B again. Otherwise, load balancer send traffic to only same, I mean, one agent subnet only. Clear till here now? Let's take a load balancer now. Clear now? Land into the 1A, 1B commonly. Like that. So this is my load balancer now. So this load balancer take the response from external. The reason this is external load balancer. Public. Okay. And it will send traffic to front end. Clear? Front end will send traffic to so front end will send to load balancer. Yeah, you can create internal or external also, no problem. Yes, correct. This is for backend load balancer. Yeah, you can create internally, but if you want to test your application at the time by accessing some response, we can access right backend. But we can create internal only. And next, this load balancer send traffic to backend server, right? And backend server connect to database. This is the process you need to be take care. Don't ask me to write the steps here, okay? Already done. So many times done. Correct. For testing purpose. Backend response to test we can access. You can create internal also, no problem. Clear till here? Yeah, always internal. Clear na? So one VPC AP South 1 or any region you can create. So these, I mean, you may get a doubt. Can I create front-end server, back-end server, database also same subnet? Yes, you can take it also, no problem. 2 subnets fine. Not required 8 subnets. Understand my, sorry, not required 6 subnets. But here I'm creating for separately for front-end, separately for back-end, separately for database subnets. Okay, for easy manage in the future. If any security features a subnet level, I need to be enabled for front-end separately, back-end separately, I can. In interim, they ask why you creator like this. We can create in the same subnet also, right? Yes, we can create in the same subnet also. I mean, 1, 2, 3, 4, and MySQL also we can create inside 1A, 1B, 2 subnets only, no need to get 6 subnets. But here we work with the multiple subnets for better understanding. Okay. Clear now? This is for what? Application high available across agent. Clear now? For example, if I want to implement across region, you can create anywhere if you are able to give a configurations. My application want to build an across region, not across agent. In this case, same need to be deployed into one more region, other region. So let's take here. Clear now? So here you can give any region. Why VPC configure? Hmm? Why VPC configure? Your second region server also there in the second region. Your second region's first front and back end also there in the second region, not front. See, you are not going to be connect front end AP South 1 to back end US East 1, right? Everything is in the same region. If the request is taking from here to here, then VPC peering required. Here to here, VPC peering is required. But request is not taking cross. Front end also separately there, back end also separately there. Request will come like this only. When you AP South 1 front end communicate to US East 1 back end, then VPC peering is required. But concept is what? High available across region means what? If region fails means how front end request will send request to second region back end completely down, right? This is completely down. Understand? Then request is come to here. Okay, and here we can use read replica. Let's take a read replica. You can take a read replica. Yeah, same process. Across region means what? You need to build your application one more region. Hmm. So in which service we can use in this case? Across region, which service we can use? Huh? Across region, for example, user is here. Okay. Across region, if I want to send a traffic, one region may fail, traffic should be redirected to second region. Which service we can use? Route 53, right? Hmm. So let's take a Route 53. Clear now? So always Route 53 send traffic to primary. If primary fail, send to secondary. That will be mapping into alias load balancers, right? But user can access only Route 53. But action will taken care by Route 53. Which region I need to send a traffic, right? If primary is healthy, always send traffic to primary. It won't balance the load like a load balancer. It won't send the traffic both. Only send traffic primary in a healthy case. Primary fails only, it will send secondary. Understand? Yeah. So in front end path, we can give front end load balancer path, we can give to primary alias record. Secondary region load balancer records, secondary alias record for failure routing. When it region may down, the request will go to secondary automatically. Clear now? So here networking concepts covered in this project, server concepts covered in this project, load balancer, auto scaling, database, DNS service covered. Now you tell me other services where we can use what we learn here so far. Lambda we learn, SNS topic we learn, CloudWatch we learn. Okay. So extra services where we can add in this project. Tell me one by one so that I will add here. So can I apply in this project CloudWatch? Hmm. For what? Hmm? For logs monitoring. Hmm. Tell me next service. Metrics and logs. Hmm. Next, SNS service for notification. Very good. Amazon SNS. And next, S3. Wow. AWS S3. Storage. Logs also we can store, right? Something, any storage as per the requirement. Very good, Raj. Next is what? IAM concept, right? For authentication of the role. Okay. Even SNS need to be sent. IAM role is required for EC2 instance, right? Can I give security here? IAM is a security service, right? And next, any other service we can use in this project? Tell me. Lambda function to. Very good, guys. AWS Lambda function to cloud automation. If you want to push the logs into S3, I'm just writing here cloud automation. Okay. Example, push logs into S3. Next, very good. AWS Event Bridge. For what? Create event rules to schedule a Lambda or alarm threshold, right? We can provide alarm for EC2 load also, right? Event rule and schedules. Example, Lambda schedule. Next, certificate manager. Very good. Where we can use? Where we can use certificate manager? For HTTPS purpose, we can use, right? AWS certificate manager. HTTPS access. Next is what? Secret manager. For what? We discussed already. Two RDS secrets we can call from there. Next. Okay, RDS proxy, it's okay. RDS already covering right here. VPC endpoint. For what? How we can use in this project? How we can use in this project? VPC endpoint. Within VPC, private connection, right? Private connection. So SNS topic also we can hit, right? SNS topics we can hit private connection. I mean, if you create an endpoint for VPC endpoint for SNS, that VPC will send a notifications internally only SNS, not externally. Example, SNS configure or S3 endpoint to send the logs S3 private connection. Lambda can use to push the logs into S3 by using private connection. Next, okay, VPC peering, where we can use for maybe your front end in different regions subnet, back end is in different regions subnet, front end should be connect back end, right? In this case, use VPC peering. Mm. Next, hmm? Anything is pending? I haven't discussed CloudFront, so we'll discuss later CloudFront. IAM, S3, SNS, RDS, Lambda, Event Bridge, Certificate Manager, Secret Manager, and Bond Peering, VPC Subnet, Auto Scaling Load Balancer. Yeah. For this project I'm talking about, any other services we can implement in this project. So if you want to implement VPC peering, you want to be create two VPCs. You have to be created two VPCs. One VPC front end, one VPC back end. Session manager for what? Connect. But security groups also we can add, right? Session manager done, right? Not completed, huh? If you're unable to complete it, take help from team members. If you sit idly, who will come and help you? Platform is there. Use that platform. Okay. Next, security groups, right? Next, no. Okay, route table also we can add. Can I say network simply instead of adding all the things better? Otherwise, so many things we need to be right? Next, also third party tools also we discuss something. What are those? Splunk. Next, DMS service discussed, right? DMS, AWS DMS migration. Ansible will discuss again. This is for just only, I'm writing here. Ansible, we have a 7-8 sessions. Just for Ansible logging, I'm updating here only. Logs. I'm mentioning particularly logs. Okay, Ansible logs. What about Grafana? You didn't see, huh? Okay. Let me check this. I think Grafana Prometheus, Rajeshwari madam is updated in your group, right? Not, huh? I think not this group, huh? Okay, no problem. So, I mean, you can implement these many services for your cloud project. Understand? So you guys tell me you don't, for example, if you don't know where you can execute in this project, tell me. Sir, I don't know where I can use this service in this project. If you're having any doubts, tell me. Hmm? And let me add here Boto 3 also. Even I don't have place to add the discuss service. Okay. Okay. SDK is a better, correct. SDK and a CLI. Okay. Tell me, in this project, we can use these many services. By seeing this, if you are having any questions, so I don't know where I can use VPC endpoint in this project, for example. Like that, you can ask any questions. If you have a clarity, then do it. Understand what I'm trying to say? I'm not a person to show only, guys, this is AWS, creation of server is AWS, okay, creation of VPC is AWS. It's not like that. Okay, I can show like that also. I can complete AWS in 1 month, guys. This is AWS only. DevOps engineers no need to learn AWS. I can quote something words, right? But situation is not like that. So even you can prepare like that also, but you can understand not now. If you prepare like that in 1 month, if you can, if in for 1 month, if you can prepare, sir, many people are saying AWS is just EC2 VPC scaling are required. They are saying, sir. Okay, if you feel like that, okay, you can prepare only those services only. Okay. But yes, We discussed these many services. Here I'm specifically I'm mentioning Ansible only logs only. Ansible not yet completed. You don't worry. Okay. Just a project only. So these many services. Okay. Grafana Prometheus anyway, maybe you haven't attended that workshop. I will explain now. Just now I discussed same thing, Rani, about Grafana and Prometheus. What about others? Other things here. So here EC2 auto scaling load balancer I'm not mentioning here. VPC subnet also I'm not mentioning here. Why? Covered here. Database I'm not mentioning here. Why? Covered here. Tell me guys, days. How many days we spend on this to learn almost all the things? Proxy. Okay. Reverse proxy we discussed, right? Hey, I forget one thing here. Even you are not saying that. The important one. Linux also we discussed, right? And then 5 days we spend, right? Not AWS Linux, just Linux only. Next. భయమేస్తుందా? Huh? Anyone has fear by seeing this? Hmm? Light Raj, if I'm adding so many things, may people are worrying here. Better. Yes, you are my students, okay? You no need to worry. Anytime, as I said, even if you get a job also, if you stuck in your regular role also, we will help you here, okay? And one thing, for small things, please don't ping me one-to-one. I'm unable to connect EC2 server. Still, if you're asking that kind of question, that to one-to-one, that to Sunday, it's very difficult to digest that type of queries, guys. It's been already 2 months. We are and still, if you're pinging me, unable to connect EC2, you can sort out that issue in your group also, right? No need to come to me. Please be active, guys. One thing I can say, I can see here in the group, only 6 to 7 members always active. Please be active in the group. This is our group. No one is there. No one any comment on you for your message and all. You can put in Telugu also, no problem. Be active. If you are active, only others can understand. Okay, this person is active. If something any vacancies are there, definitely we can. If you are silence in the group, not good. Not good. If you are silent in the group, not good. AWS Glue, I will take workshop. The reason Glue is not for you, database engineers. I mean, big data platform. Even I discuss also, you may feel like not required. So please guys, the problem if I discuss Glue and EMR and something and all, I mean, the team, the panel will consider this profile is for database, I mean, big data platform profiles. So your skill set completely divert. There you can focus PySparks and PySpark Longways and also better don't go that area. If you add Glue and something EMR and something Snowflake and Redshift and all, these are comes under big data development platforms. They may consider your profile for big data and they may ask questions with respect to PySpark and all. We faced the same issue in the last batches. That's what we removed. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Clear? How many sessions completed, guys? Anyone? I too don't know. How many sessions exactly completed? So this is 49th, right? As a promise, right? 50 classes will take for AWS, right or not? I too don't know. Just know you guys are saying, and I'm 50 days. No magics and logics here. As I said, 50 days. Okay. What I said, after 60 days, you can try for job trials, right? Yeah. So guys, we'll start Git soon, Terraform. These two will take 20 days. After that, you can try job search. Okay, not no. Without Terraform, these all the things we can implement by using Terraform. So we'll start GCP. 50, this is 50th session or 49th? Yeah, 49th session. Guys, these sessions are including demos or excluding demos? Okay. Okay, 49 sessions. So GCP it will take, as I said, GCP and Azure's 15 sessions will take. Yeah. Okay. Anyone has any queries? Control S. Okay. Yeah. So I will show you tomorrow how to deploy this process. Front end code already ready. Back end code already ready. I will show you the configurations and all. Okay. It will take 1.5 hour time tomorrow. Yeah, we'll share this architecture. Okay, let me share. So you don't worry, guys. If you are done in this area, only 30% also no worry. Remaining, you can spend more time. That's it only. Okay. See, my end, it took 50 days to explain, but it doesn't mean US also took 50 days to understand everything, right? It's not like that. It will take 1 more month extra. Any questions from anyone? Session manager already discussed. Session manager just one. We have a one more option to connect server only. Okay. It's like a optional. We have a VPC endpoint. We have an internal connect. We have a third party tools. So just we have a one method only. We can use the Cloud Shell also. We know you don't need to focus there and that. Okay. If you are able to complete, okay, done. We have a different methods by using to connect a server only. Private servers and all. So I have shared in your group also. Just click on here. You are able to see like that. or if required, I will take a screenshot for better. By seeing this, maybe you okay. Grafana, Prometheus already discussed in the other branch, actually in the workshop. At that time, you are very new, I know. Just wait, guys. Yeah, I will share the video also. Okay, guys. We discuss Grafana Prometheus here only. Why video? Just it's a very simple process. Okay. So, guys, Grafana Prometheus. For example, this is my server, right? EC2. Grafana Prometheus is a the background to call the logs forwarder. Prometheus, we don't have any good dashboard. Okay. Grafana will give a dashboard. Prometheus will do collect the logs. Logs exporter is a Prometheus. You may get it out. Both are different tools, but work together to give a good dashboard. Grafana, there is no provision to get the logs, but Prometheus will get the logs. But Prometheus, there is no dashboard separate. Prometheus itself. Understand? That's what Prometheus is. Send the logs to Grafana. Grafana is a dashboard. Third-party tool will support any export. I mean, any nodes. For example, RDS also we can connect Grafana. The source, any source it will take, just like a Splunk forwarder. Correct. So Grafana, is it just only dashboard? It won't do anything. Yeah. If Grafana inside, if you can give the metrics to Grafana, Grafana will display. It's a dashboard tool only. But Grafana is a tool to just give a good view in terms of flowcharts, circles and all. But someone can give to Grafana, this is the information. That information call by using Prometheus. Understand? Prometheus will install into the server and it call the matrix information and hand out to Grafana. Grafana will give the display. Clear now? Yeah. So guys, you just read this content, you can easily understand. Okay. Now you are not a freshers, right? So change your, the thinking mode also now. Don't expect a very in detail explanation from today onwards. Understand? So you need to change your the thinking manner also. The reason if you get a job, no one can explain in detail, as I said. So now be ready from now. Okay. My trainer is not discussed this concept. Even with this knowledge, if you complete now guys, mark my words. If you complete this, all the tools and all, you can open any unknown service you are able to understand. Unknown service you are able to understand. Okay, do one thing is, just take a challenge. Understand what is CloudFront. Sorry, no, CloudFront I will take care. Understand what is CloudTrail. I haven't discussed single word about CloudTrail, right? But try to understand what is CloudTrail by your own way. Just first open the CloudTrail into the AWS dashboard or read the same CloudTrail content in the AWS what AWS is given. Understand? And try to understand your skills now. Are you able to understand or not? But If you put your effort just 1 or 2 hours, Cloudtrail you are able to complete everyone. Understand why? With help of this existing knowledge. You don't know in your organization they may ask to any service. We are able to understand by using this base platform. Understand? So make a note. Try to understand what is Cloudtrail and let me know day after tomorrow. Take a 2 days time. Okay, and don't try to understand the concept quickly in why 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 2 minutes. Not possible, right? That's what I'm giving a time for 2 days first. Next, if any service has next any new service you want to learn, that time don't take 2 days. Take a 1 day. Like that, you can plan your self-learning path. Also very important. Understand? Yeah. Yeah. So let's go to the Grafana and Prometheus. So yeah, let me take a one Ubuntu server. I'm taking these configurations for Ubuntu I have done, or you can convert into Amazon Linux also. Installations only, right? I'm taking a one Ubuntu server. Please guys, please be active. Okay. In the group, if your silence means everyone is silence means it's very difficult to manage the things in coming days. No problem. Any question you just ask to team, please help me. I'm facing this kind of issues. Creating group for that only. Team building is very important. Let's see the document. Okay, T2 micro is fine. Huh? Yeah, I will share this document. I'm sharing this document. Just wait. Okay, I have shared already. Okay, let's go and execute this process now. So Ubuntu, I'm taking Ubuntu server creation also their process. Instance type is I'm taking T2 micro. Utilize this service guys. Preparing documents is not at all easy task. Okay. We're doing that for you. Even if you are giving these kind of platforms also, if you are not utilizing means, it's a very difficult server. Creation of server. I took Amazon Linux. Okay, let's change quickly. Or you can change the commands also. Anything is fine. Just paste into the Google chat GPT and give for Amazon Linux, it will give. So you can use like that also, no problem. This time Ubuntu, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay, let's switch to root. Okay, I'm installing Prometheus. Okay, properties common. So Grafana is not there inside, so I'm taking by using wget command. Okay. Yes, we can create alerts. Okay, this is for just installation process, guys. You can take any process to install. This is my, you can use install process, any process. Okay, I'm going to start the process Grafana. Okay. Done. Next is what? Installing Prometheus also. So I'm installing stress also, guys. There is a process in Linux, stress. We can increase the traffic. For example, now if I want to increase traffic, someone has to be hit your server continuously so the traffic will be increased, right? But stress command by default, it will be install the traffic to check your configurations. I'm installing still installation process only, Grafana and Prometheus. These are the commands to install inside the server. I'm installing in how many servers? If I want to install in multiple servers, 10 servers, this is one server load only it will take, right? One server metrics only it will take. CPU RAM. If I want to install multiple servers, same process. Multiple servers. I'm installing it to the single server. Ansible. Understand? By using writing a playbook in Ansible class, we may get it. So, okay, install and all. So we can access. So by default, Grafana will run on 3000 port number. So you can public IP, take. Okay. This is Grafana dashboard. By default, username is admin, password also admin. So you can give the new password. Okay. This is the dashboard of Grafana now. You are logging inside the Grafana, right? See, after login, you can see you are inside of the Grafana. So you can log in as a Prometheus also. Prometheus run on 9090 port number. You have installed both, right? Guess Grafana Prometheus we can use for metrics, not application logs. Application logs, CloudWatch or Splunk. This is metrics. Metrics means what? CPU, RAM, network configuration, network speed, bandwidth. These are all comes under. This is what Prometheus. Prometheus gives the source information to Grafana. Grafana will give the display. Clear? For example, if you run this, yeah, correct. Let's take here. You can paste it into Notepad. Control C. This is for how to check inside the Prometheus. Not a mandatory to check here. Total time. Let's wait. Yeah, here I'm getting right. Okay, this is what here, just calculating by running a query node CPU. I mean, your instance CPU, this is the value. But this is not a good dashboard, right? To checking, to run a queries, to check a CPU. See, this is not a good dashboard. But this process will execute in the Grafana in very clear view. Okay, yeah, Prometheus will call the queries and run the queries, but it will give to the Grafana dashboard. Grafana dashboard will give a good view. Clear? Let's go to the Grafana dashboard now directly. So this is the Grafana dashboard. So first you can click the data source. My data source is what? Yeah. So Grafana data source coming from where? Prometheus. So select a Prometheus and give a here the Prometheus endpoint and give us some load and you can check like this. Okay. Let's go and check now quickly. Okay. I'm going to select create a data source. Where is the data source option? So connection, right? Sorry. In the connection, add a data source. I need to select Prometheus. See, these many sources are giving for okay, next. Yeah. Okay, I have selected a data source now. By you can check the document also. Selected. So you are here now. So here you need to give a connection, right? This connection how to give? Please enter valid URL. Which URL I need to give? 9090. Let's go and take here. 9090 for what? Prometheus. Copy. Clear? Next is what? This is done. Save and test. Successfully queried Prometheus API. It is going to be communicated with the API. See, after that, create a dashboard and new, you can go for import dashboard and you can give the things. Let me show you now. Okay, connection is built right. Now you can go for home. Now click on the dashboards. Here, import select what here? 1860 something I'm giving number. You can give any number. So these many numbers which will show a different views. Load. Yeah. Final step is 1860. Select is what? Prometheus and import. Clear? This is the CPU load, RAM load, only one server. Last 24 hours. You can refresh last 5 seconds also. So you can just explore the things here, CPU load and all. The Grafana. And you can increase the load by using stress command. Stress required, right? I have already installed stress in my server. Okay. So by running these commands, we have given. So let me increase the sudo apt-get install the stress and then you can run stress command. Okay. Yeah, we can trigger emails also. So by running here, load will increase after some time. You can increase this one also. Let's close this. CP also we can increase. We'll see. It's increasing, right? Yeah, previously 11. So it will be increased. Just for 5 minutes, we have given time is 60 seconds. Huh? See, system load is 101%. It is reaching. By stress, we are increasing the stress command. It will be increase the load keep on. Just checking purpose. Real time, anyway, load is there, right? That we can check. Okay. Here, no load. I'm increasing by using the stress command and all. Clear? So like that, we can easily, in the real time, we are checking like this only dashboards. So by checking the Grafana Prometheus, we can check the load at particular time. We can check and we can understand. Clear? Okay. So please go to the document. If you are facing any error, let me know. Group itself only, please share the things. You are working on real-time Grafana. Then please help to our team members. Any new inputs you can give from your end. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.